So let's do some more work. Step number one was step number one in how to wash your hands is turning on the water. So we can hit spacebar. We can see that is step number one. Step number two will be apply soap to your hands and then wash it under the water. Okay, and you can see here on the clip, this is going to be a fairly long clip. So what we'll do is right where our staff member is applying soap, just like before, we'll click and drag where she's applying soap, washing her hands, and we'll stop where she turns off the water. Okay, we can stop right there. So again, you've got the yellow box of the footage we're going to use. You're going to click and drag it into your timeline. One of the things that you're going to notice is that our timeline now does not fit our movie. This is excellent for any kind of precision work that you want to do, but in the beginning stages, you probably don't want it this detailed. So what we'll do is over near the settings tab, we can make that timeline smaller just by taking the scroll over here and making it smaller. And then we'll detach this audio. So again, right click on the clip, detach audio, and we are going to delete it from the keyboard. And you've got delete. So we'll head back to the beginning, click spacebar, and you can see we've got step number one, and then it cuts straight into step number two. The transition here that we have is a plain cut. If you don't want a simple cut as a transition, up here above your media library, or it's not your media library, your clip window, we can choose transitions, and you can choose all kinds of different transitions that you whatever you want. And again, each transition has a playhead, so you can actually see what's taking place inside of that transition. Normally I will only choose one transition. I like the dissolves myself or simple cuts, but as your students work through, they might like some of the other ones. My rule of thumb in class is maximum of 2 different types of transitions, because otherwise students will take every single transition that's on here, and your audience will be more focused on the transitions, and the message of the movie will get lost. So we'll pick a transition. Let's go with the cube here, and you can just place it in between the 2 clips that you want. There we go. You'll see the 2 arrows that tells us that a transition is taking place, and we can go back to the beginning and see what that transition actually looks like. And that's what it looks like. And that's how you would add a transition into iMovie.